Hi, I'm Glenn Kegerice. Welcome to Kegi's channel. Tonight we're going to be in level 1. We're going to go to lesson 8. And tonight we're going to be working on our releases. Now to help me tonight with the releases, it's going to be Tammy. So Tammy, you can come on out. Okay, now what we're going to do, the releases we have tonight, we're going to have the wrist release number 1, wrist release number 2. We're going to have a single lapel release high, and we're going to have a double hand choke from the front. All right, so we're going to work with these. We'll go by step on them first. I'll have Tammy grab me and I'll talk you through the way it goes, then we'll put it all together. Okay, so the very first one we're going to do is a wrist release number 1. Now this is where Tammy's going to reach straight across with her left to my right. So what we're trying to do here is trying to find the weakest part of her hand, which would be right here. Let's go move up here just a little bit just to show you. We're looking for the thumb and the fingers. That's going to be the gap that we want to pull out on. Okay, so as she grabs me, what I'm going to do is tuck my elbow. I'm going to roll this up here so that part of the hand is exposed. So again, I'm going to come up here. Now the next move here, I'm going to take my hand and I want to think to bringing it to my ear. At the same time, I'm going to hit down with this hand. Now I'm not going to do this real hard because I don't want to hurt her. But it's going to look like this. By the steps, it'll be 1, I'm going to roll. 2, I'm going to take a little step, I'm going to push down and pull up. Boom. Now, that'll come out of there very easily because that's the weakest part of the hand. From here, I can do one of two things. I can either just run out of there, or if I can't get away, I'm going to come back with a counter with a vertical fist to the face. So let's go through that again by the count. So 1, she grabs. I'm going to tuck my elbow. I'm going to roll it up. Hit down, pull up by the ear, and vertical fist here. Okay, it's just a little bit quicker. We'll just go medium speed here. So she grabs here, boom, just like this. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. She's going to go through this. So I'm going to grab her with my left to her right. So I grab, so she tucks the elbow, comes up, pulls out, hits down, boom, comes right in with a vertical fist or a knife hand, doesn't really matter. So a little bit quicker here now on this. So I'm going to grab and she'll go ahead and do the release. Okay, right? Okay. Now, let's do it again, this time counter with that back hand. Okay, so here I grab, boom, boom, just like that. Okay, good. Okay, so the next one release is wrist release number 2. We will back this up just a little bit. And this way here now she's going to cross grab. In other words, she's going to cross grab with her right to my right. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to put my left on top. I'm going to trap her hand. She grabbed me, but now I'm going to grab her. Now from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand and arm. I'm going to twist it, turn it to the left, and bring it up hard and over top. So I got this type of a grab on her wrist. I still got this grab here as well. Here again, my elbow's tucked. Now I'm going to take a slight step back. Now to make this work, what I want to do is I want to squeeze with my right hand, like I'm squeezing a ball, and push down. Now what I don't want to do is go like this, all right, because that's not going to do anything. Okay, so as she grabs, I'm here. I don't really have to grab hard with this hand, but I really want to squeeze hard here and push down with the ball of my, not the ball, but the palm of my hand, elbow tucked. Now at the same time, I'm just going to take this to the floor, just like that. Okay, feel that? Okay, and that's all we're doing there. So, again, let's move this way so they can see the hands here a little more. She grabs, boom. First move, over top. Boom, over top here, squeeze and take down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab her and I'll let her go through the steps on this. So I reach across, I grab. She grabs me, first step. Now, very hard, as she can, the elbow comes in, this all comes up, and she grabs here. Now, she has me. Now, what she's going to do is squeeze like she's squeezing a tennis ball, push down, and take me down like that. Again, boom, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab her again here a little bit faster here. Okay, so I grab, boom, grab on top, boom, take down. Good, just like that. Okay, so that's wrist release number 1 and wrist release number 2. What we want to do now is a single lapel grab. Now on this, what's happening is the person is reaching straight across, grabbing you high on the lapel, on the shirt or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Tammy grab me here with this hand here. Now the first thing I want to do is bring my arm to the outside, just like I'm sticking this up, like my fingers are pointing toward the sky. Okay, boom, here. Now I don't want to get up here where my elbow is above her hand. I want to keep it down below. So this part of my forearm here is going to hit her wrist, just like so. Okay, so that's my first move. From there, I'm going to do what we call a fishtail here. So this is going to work together. I'm coming up here. Without the fishtail, it would look like this. I'm going to step back and hit here, boom, come back for a back knuckle strike. Now what I could do here is I come up here, break this off. I could just keep on getting out of there. I could just run away. And I advise that if you're able to do that. But if you cannot get away, you're up here, step back. Now as you hit, I'm going to turn this way just a little bit. As you hit, you want to hit as close to the hand fingers here as you can. Don't hit way up here. If the guy's strong, you're not going to be able to get a very good hit on there. So let's go back. So she grabs, come up here, step back, boom here, boom. And a lot of times, just like what happened there, I didn't even have to make contact with this. The fishtail and stepping back was enough to make her let go. But if the guy has a really good hold on you, and grab pretty tight, I'm here, boom. And this may not even break, but what is going to happen, you can grab real hard. If it doesn't break, it's going to turn her like this, to where now I got a good strike right there. So even if it doesn't come off, don't worry about it. You still got your back knuckle strike in there. Okay, so she grabs. Okay, so one, I step back, fishtail here, hit here, boom, come right back, back knuckle straight. Okay, so let's, I'll go ahead and let you try it, Tammy. So I grab here, she comes up, breaks it off, fishtails back, boom, right back with a back knuckle strike. Okay, just a little bit quicker here. Get ready, go. Boom, boom. Good. Okay, so that's your single lapel grab. The final one for this level is a two-hand choke from the front. So she grabs two-hand choke. Now this could be a grab here, or it could be a choke here. Now a lot of times on these, I should mention, like on the single lapel grab or this, if they have your shirt, your shirt may get ripped, okay, or whatever you have on, but you can't worry about that. Okay, so they grab. Now I'm back up here so you can see a little bit better. Now, the move here, we come over top. It doesn't matter which arm. Anytime a person grabs you with two hands, you only have to learn the technique one way. So I'm going to come over with the right. I'm going to reach my right hand and grab her right wrist. My elbow here is laying on her forearm here. Now, my move here, without stepping back, I'm going to press down here and turn this off. So I'm turning her, top of her hand, toward my face as I pinch down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, though, I'm going to bring my left hand up, palm face into the ceiling. Now, as I come down, this part of my arm is going to go right across her wrist. I'm going to come back and trap everything right here. Okay, now I got her pinched in there pretty good. From there, it's just elbow strike to the nose, or wherever you can hit. Okay? All right, now, what we can do is what we call a softening up move. So if they grab, you have to remember, they have both hands here on your neck, so actually they're at the disadvantage. You can do a lot of things. Here, eye gouges, whatever, knee, whatever, just to soften them up a little bit. So I could go pop here, then come over and do the technique. Boom, here. Okay? So I'm going to talk you through that one more time, and I'll go ahead and just soften the person up a little bit. So I'm going to go boom here, come over top, grab. So I'm grabbing here. This is on here. Now as I go back, I'm going to pinch down, roll off, and I'm going to roll this across here, stepping back with the right, and now I got the elbow strike here, and I could keep hitting here if I wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to let Tammy give this a shot here. So I'm going to grab, so she comes over, she grabs my wrist here pretty good, okay? Now she brings her left up, she comes over, peels off, pinches in. Now from there, elbow strike. Boom, just like that. Okay, good. And the only thing you didn't have to do is bend over quite so much this way. Okay, so you want to try to stay your back straight this way. Don't get like this so much, okay? So try to pinch in here so you have good balance, okay? All right, so that's your, for your level 1, that's your releases, which again, they were wrist release number 1, okay? Boom, here, okay? Wrist release number 2, here. Single lapel grab, here, boom. And we had the 2-hand choke here, boom. Okay, so that's your releases for this level. So practice them. It takes time. You're not going to be able to do them right away. Maybe after 100 times, you'll start to get the feel of it. So there's a lot of parts of the move there you just got to do over and over and over again till you get the feel for it. Okay, well, that's it. So I'll leave you with this. In every way, God's way is the best way. Till next time.